Honda has sold over 9 million Civics. They've developed a reputation for value, reliability, and a touch of sport. Want a lot of sport? Well, then you want this Honda Civic, the SI. It has more power, more tenacity in the corners, and more smiles per gallon.
If you're not brand loyal and you're shopping in the front-wheel drive performance segment, you'll also be looking at the Volkswagen GTI, Mazda Speed 3, and the upcoming Ford Focus ST. Pricing? Well, this fully loaded SI goes for $24,475, and yes, that does include destination.
Here's what you get for your money. A quick car. It sprints to 60 miles an hour in 6.5 seconds. Standard Civics make 140 horsepower. The larger 2.4-liter four-cylinder in the SI pumps out 201. That's great, though keep in mind it prefers premium gas. Don't drive a clutch? Well, better learn if you want the SI. A 6-speed manual is the only transmission available. SI is very nimble. You'll look for corners like this because, oh, it's fun, and who doesn't want more fun in their lives? Ride quality is firm, though not harsh. This is not a high-strung, twitchy car. It's tolerable as a daily driver.
I'd say road noise is on the higher side of average, though it is fun to hear the i-vtec engine rev. EPA fuel economy is rated at 22 city, 31 highway. That is, of course, less than a standard Honda Civic.
Civic Si isn't as powerful as Mazda Speed 3, but what it has is very usable. Like the GTI, there's a balance that goes beyond the numbers. It feels light and flingable. Hardly any torque steer either. Some fun toys, a power meter shows peak horsepower, and there's an i-vtec indicator for when it shifts from low to high RPM camshaft profile, plus rev limit warning. SI has a summer tire option. It comes standard with all-season treads. Disc brakes at all wheels have very good modulation. There are 5 different Civic models. I find the SI's cabin the most appealing, with lighting that matches the stitching. Other Civics have a button for economy driving in this spot. You'll just have to show restraint with the SI. Check out the dimensional cloth, a neat touch. Other panels in here don't have the same quality look. Plastics are not the highest of grade. Seats have high bolsters, but you don't feel really deep when sitting in them. Only you can tell if Civic's 2-tier dash is right for you. The speedo is digital, the tack is huge. Honda calls this screen the iMid, and it displays an awful lot of stuff, even letting owners put their own wallpaper up and tailor different aspects of the car to their liking. Bluetooth and a USB port are standard.
There are belts for 3 back here, but if you're going to try to sell this to your significant other as a practical vehicle, go with the sedan.
The steeply raked back of the coupe cuts the headroom. Since it won't be used too much, I won't gripe about the lack of a second seat pocket, power port, folding armrest, and the raised center position that cuts headroom further. I'd like a release here. You have to use the interior lever or dig the key out of your pocket. Push-button start is not available, neither is auto climate control or heated seats. Tap for 3 blink signaling? Not here. Rubber inserts? Would keep things from rattling. The navigation system feels like it's a generation behind, and the screen does not have a backup camera.
A common question, is the Civic Coupe's trunk any more or less usable than the sedans? Here's the answer.
Got to love standardized testing. The 4-doors trunk swallows a generous 7 packs. The coupe stops at 6. Still pretty good, and it can be expanded because you are going to want to sit back here. The silhouette of the coupe is very dramatic. To my eye, it's a bit less elegant and organic looking compared to Generation 8, as if it were designed digitally on a computer screen rather than drawn and sculpted freehand. And yes, this is the 9th generation Civic. Where has the time gone? The SI Coupe starts at about $23,000, and base models have everything a driver needs for a good time. The more practical sedan, just $200 more. Yes, the competition has become much better, but Civic Si remains affordable, powerful, and a kick in the corners. Honda does a neat trick by spelling fun with just 2 letters. I think you all know that the Civic name is a palindrome. That is a word that's the same, spelled both forward and backwards. I do believe it's the only car moniker with that distinction. I'm sure you'll let me know if I'm wrong. And alphanumeric names like STS or 323, don't count, okay? That is my take on the 2012 Honda Civic Si. A little tip for you if you're shopping in this segment: know what you're going to pay for insurance before you buy the car. Little mistake I made years ago. Yes, you can learn something from me. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.